Yo guys, what's going down? Simulation Alley 007 here and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going through things that I would like to see come to Train Sim World 4. Now before we get into this video, Train Sim World 4 has been announced and it's coming out on the 26th of September, which is the end of this month by the time this is actually out. I have seen some mostly negative comments about this game, and I don't blame people for doing it because on Train Sim World 3, it's so bad at the minute, full of bugs, but we'll get into that later on in the video. So stay tuned and let's get straight into it. Okay then, so things that I would like to see come to Train Sim World 4. So like I said, it has been announced on the 26th of September, but if you pre-order, you get it on the 21st. I'll go through all the packs in next video where I'll go through everything you need to know about Train Sim World 4. So, firstly, we're going to go through routes. I'm going to have, if I just move my camera a bit, I'm going to have things up here, facing around here somewhere, on things to show you what I mean. So, we've got already Penzance to St Austell, which is the Cornish main line, I believe. But I would like to see that extended to Plymouth. So Penzance to Plymouth. It's about a 2-hour route. They've already got that's about 18 miles. They've already got that basically now in the new route. I'll go through that in a bit. There's actually let's have a look. So it's called East Coast Main Line, Peterborough to Doncaster. They've got that in the new route, in the new game, which is the LNER 801, the Zoomer. So if they can do that, they can do 80 odd miles from Penzance to Plymouth, or they could just add it on. Or even Penzance to Paddington. Now I've actually took a photo of this and posted it on Facebook and my Instagram, and people said it would never happen. Of course it won't happen, because Train Sim World 4, or Train Sim World, or Dovetail shall I say, just won't do it. Before I get into all the others, I know most of this won't happen. This is my dream. I'm going to do it. I'm posting it for you guys. So anyway, some may agree, some may disagree. I'd like to see the branch line Truro to Falmouth. They've already got that on Train Sim World Classic, but I'd like to see it come to Train Sim World 4. I think it's about a 10-mile route, to be fair. I have actually gone on to this already, Truro to Falmouth, but that's on my outdoor channel. We're probably going to do it again on this channel soon, but at the minute, I can't do it at the minute. Par to Nuki. So, as you know, I've been Par quite a few times and seen quite a few engines there. But I think this one's about, I don't know how many miles this route, but it's a decently sized route, I think. Quite steep corner. Okay, PlayStation. Quite a steep corner as you get out of Par, but the 150s do that anyway. But for some reason they're sending the Great Western Railway Class 800X up there. That's how they're known, or 800s or 802s up there. Nine cars. Great. So there's that one. King's Cross to Edinburgh. So this one's the longest route, non-stop route that in England. Well, shall I say in the UK, because it goes into Scotland as well. They've already got part of it. They've got Peterborough to Doncaster, which is quite good. 80 odd miles, I think it is. Let's have a look. 80 miles or 128 kilometers. So they've got part of it. St Pancras to Paris. So this is the add-on to the Southeastern High Speed. So they've already got St Pancras to Ashford International, but I'd like to see it come to Paris. But I heard that Dovetail won't be doing Eurostar. I don't know if that's true or not. This hasn't come from Dovetail, I don't think. But anyway. Paris to Marseille. So they've already got the Marseille to Avignon route, but I'd like to see that extended, which is the TGVs, duplexes at the minute. I'd like to see some more duplexes or TGVs come to the game, but we're going to get into that next. You've also got the small branch line, the Dartmoor branch line that has just reopened with the Class 150s, Great Western Railway. I don't know how many miles it is, but I'll try to, like I said earlier, I'll try to put some pictures up here or something just to explain what I mean. Now this one's a good one. Some people might agree with me or disagree here. Plymouth to Tavistock route. So you go through Drake's Trail. That's a cycling trail, walking trail now. I'd like to see that come to the game. But obviously with beaching cuts in the 1960s, I think it was, they got rid of that. So if you go up to Plymouth, which I'll try to put a picture up here or somewhere, if you just, before you get to Plymouth, as you're going up from Penzance way, you can see like a bridge structure. That is the old bridge, I believe, before they made the new one. So there's that one. You got another St Pancras, but St Pancras to Sheffield. So we've already got the HSTs, the Midland Main Line, I think it is. But I'd like to see that extended from St Pancras to Sheffield. That would be a good route. You've also got another Plymouth route. You've got Plymouth to Cardiff Central. So I'd like to see this come to the game. Obviously it won't happen. You've already got one train that already does it. Well, actually it'll be two now. One Train 214 comes out. You've got the HSTs, and you've also got the Class 800s or 802s or whatever. And there's another one, the last one that I would like to come to the game is a Welsh route. It's the Festiniog Railway. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I've never been there, I'd like to go, but watch your space, as I say. If I do, it'll be on this channel. Okay, so next up, we're going to go with trains. What trains I would like to see come to the game. So firstly, we're going to go with steam trains. Now, before I wrote it, shall I say, before the live stream. So there's a train in here that has been highly requested to come to the game, and that has. So when I found this out, and as well with the East Coast Main Line Peterborough to Doncaster, I was so excited. I was a kid in a candy store when this got announced. But that'll be a next video. So trains, firstly we're going to go with steam trains. The 9F locomotive, which is a freight train, basically just built for pure power. Like I said, I'll put some pictures up here. So there's several of them that I'd like to see. There's the Evening Star, which is in the National Railway Museum in York. Also, you got the Leicester City, and there is another one that is running today, I'm not too sure where it is. I'll try to put a picture up here of it. So there's that. Oh, what is that doing? Let's have a look here. So you got the P2 locomotive that they're actually rebuilding from scratch. I think they're building the Prince of Wales. I think they're building. I'm not too sure. I'll put a picture up here. You've also got Thane of Fife, which is a Hornby train that's just come out. Very detailed, by the way, and very expensive. But my room, I can't fit a model railway in here. I would love to. We've also got Pacific Locomotives, Flying Scotsman. That is coming to the game. I'm so happy this is coming to the game. Finally, the Flying Scotsman is coming to the game with the West Coast livery coaches. I'm so happy this has come to the game. You've also got Tornado, Blue Peter. That's some of them I could think of. You've also got the A4s, i.e. Mallard, Sir Nigel Gresley, which at the point of recording, I haven't seen Sir Nigel Gresley, but when this is up, I would have. So very excited going to Plymouth to see her. You've also got others like Braunton I'd like to see. You've also got the other bullied Pacifics I'd like to see come to the game as well. Also outside of England, you've also got the 41-4 Big Boy, or any American steam locomotives. They made steam locomotives. They really did. They made some bloody good ones. What's that one? I'll put a picture up here to see, so you know what I mean. 601, I think the number is off by heart. Yeah, I would like to see that come to the game. Obviously, it'll probably never happen, but on the thing that they're working on, the roadmap, there is a American locomotive come to the game 6 months time, or 6 months plus time. And there is quite a few American routes coming out, so maybe, don't know, watch your space. Also got Canadian steam locomotives or Japanese steam locomotives, i.e. the KF7, which was built in Glasgow, I think it was, and shipped over to Japan. If I'm wrong about that, I apologise, but I saw the KF7 in the Railway Museum. And other smaller steam locomotives, you've got like your tank engines and stuff like that. So, diesels. The Class 50s, love to see them come to the game. Warship class diesel locomotives. Deltics, love that to come to the game. There is currently a Deltic rail tour going around. Well, at the point of recording, it's already finished, I believe. Also got the newer Class 70s. These are freight trains. Going back to like the 60s or 70s, you've got prototype GT3s, which is really weird. I think they're diesel. They haven't got any smokestacks, so I'm wondering if it is diesel. But they actually look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. You got the Class 68s. Oh, good. I did write it down. Good. Which is that one there. Class 67s. And the Class 03 shunters. So they'll all be up here. If you can think of any other trains you'd like to come to the game, let me know down in the comments to see what you guys would like. Oh, I did forget one for the steam. The Gresley Hush Hush steam locomotives. I'll put a picture up here as well for it. Okay, so you've got your newer high-speed trains. This is the 21st century trains. So you got the Class 800, funny enough, that's coming to the game, which I'll show you. wrote it there, Class 800s. That was quite funny. Wrote it and then found out it actually come to the game. The Pendolinos, Class 390s. Also got Eurostar TGV, which is here, there's also an example in the National Railway Museum. You've also got your Voyagers. Now this is controversial. Some people hate the Voyagers. Some people like the Voyagers. I personally quite like them, as I don't normally get to see them down here in Penzance. Neither the cross-country HSTs. They're very rare to come down here. So you got your Voyager 220, 221 and 222s. The 222s being the newer version of the Voyagers. Let's have a look. You've also got your prototype 252 HST, which is the building blocks for the HST we all know and love today. Also got the APTs. I can't remember what it stands for. I'll try to pop it up here. Class 89s. Just trying to think what they are now. Class 89s. And the Class 91s. Oh yeah. I think now, yeah. Up here. Well, they've got the Peterborough route, so might as well just put the Class 91s in there. And a massive one, which everyone can agree on. Fix any bugs. That won't happen. So that is that video. So talk about a little bit more for Training Squad 4 and why people aren't happy with it coming out is because it came out on my birthday, September the 6th last year, and it's certain at the point of recording is not a year old, but when this is released, it's coming up to a couple of days a year old. There's so much potential for Training Squad 3. They can add all this that they're adding. So you got the Flying Scotsman, they can add that. You got the East Coast Main Line Peterborough to Doncaster, they can add that into it. They can add all the routes they're adding here into the game. Why they're doing it, well, it's obvious. Money. In a cash grab. That's all they're doing. You can't get the Flying Scotsman unless you get the either the special or the deluxe edition, which is quite cheeky, to be fair. But anyway, there are so many bugs going around in Training Squad 3. I've had quite a few. I've even posted one on my channel where it comes up with train failed or something. I can't remember exactly what it comes up with now. I'll try to put a picture up here. You've also got some of the bugs I've come across. When you're going fast and say a high-speed train and another train's coming the opposite direction, it just lags out. Some of the coaches don't load in, or when you choose a specific livery, sometimes it bugs out, or the lights, the signals, they bug out, or anything you can think of, any that you've come across. They're not going to fix it. No, they're not. Of course they're not. Because all they're going to do is focus on Training Squad 4, and when that releases, it's probably going to be Training Squad 3 is probably going to be unplayable. So it's forcing players to buy Training Squad 4. And so Training Squad 4, the standard edition, actually, let's have a look here. So standard edition is 40 quid, but if you got PlayStation Plus, it's 31 quid. I'm not too sure what it's on other consoles, but you get a discount anyway if you pre-order. So you got the deluxe edition, which is £52.99, and you got the special edition that comes with everything on the launch, is 90 quid. It's a lot of money. some people can't afford that. Well, a lot of people won't be able to afford that straight off the bat. So obviously people will buy it. I'm buying the special edition to show you guys what it's like and if it's worth getting it, which there'll be a video out when it pre-launches on the 21st for people who pre-order. But for it to come out a year later, in my point of view, and others will agree with me and others will disagree with me, that it's quite cheeky for them to release a new game, not even, well, just over a year old into that, and they're probably just going to abandon Trains World 3. Now, there's one thing that's going to come to Trains World 4, and it's called Changing Paths. So say you get to end of St Austell on the Cornish main line, you can actually change over, so go into the sidings and come back on platform 2. You can do that, I believe, now. I think that's how it's going to work. That's only for Trains World 4. And you've also got portals, so when you're driving on, say, a in-game scenario, you see trains coming out of the map from nowhere. That is now, you can do that on Trains World 4, but I'll go all over it in the next video. So I can see why people are angry about this, and I get it, because I've clocked up over 500 hours on Trains World 3 for videos for you guys to watch, and also for my own enjoyment. And for them to release a video, or sorry, release a new game, it's, of course they know what they're doing. It's money. All they want is money. So take that how you like. But I'm not slandering them. It's just how I personally feel. I will tag Dovetail into this video. Would they watch it? Probably not. So if you are watching, you know, come on. You got to think about the players here, not just yourselves, not just money in the bank. So that's going to be it for this video. So if you like what I'm doing, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, punch that subscribe button. I will be doing a 200 subscriber special soon, if I can. I'm going to try to do something that I've never done before. I just don't know how it's going to work. I'm not going to say what it is yet. So stay tuned for that if I can do it. But without further ado, I'll see you in the next video where we go through everything you need to know on Train Sim World 4. So stay safe, stay well. Simulation Alley 007 over and out.